Hello everyone, good afternoon. How's your day going? Well, I'm not really sound. I guess it's a bit showing my face, but I really have to do this video because I had in mind to do so. Well, in case you are new to my channel, this is Queen Esther West Frank by Native Voodoo Album. So please do well to subscribe to my channel, like the videos. If you have any comments, make your comments at the comment section, and also turn on the notification button for more videos. Alright, today I want to base my concentration on controversy while making my own career choice. That was back then. Back then, by the grace of God, how God created me, super talented with so many things. There's nothing I plan to do right now. I can't do it very well as if I've ever done it before or I had an idea before. Once you give me the guide, off I go. So I am gifted in many angles. So I remember then my late dad was like, because I told him there are some things I used to do then when I was much younger. Then I was still in the primary school. So my late dad was that, Queen. Okay, I told him, Dad, I want to be a lawyer. Daddy said no. I know you are good when it comes to that. The way you speak, the way you do things. Like for this, my accent is not something learned. It's something ever since I knew and realized myself how to talk like a child. This is the way I speak. So it's not that I learned the accent. The only thing I learned is new words, difficult words, words that I'm not aware of. But for the accent, it's gifted, it's natural. So that was like, I have my reasons why I don't want you to go into law. So I always want to know why you ask me to do or not to do what I'm about to do. So I asked my dad why. Daddy said lawyers, most of them are not truthful. They have to lie, they have to do a lot of things to protect their client in the court. And the process of doing that, it becomes an impediment to themselves as a person. But they'll end up defending their client and they may end up winning the case, but before God, they have seen a lot because they know before a client is, they defend the client in the court, they will ask the client what exactly happened. If it's an honest client, you will tell him everything. Yes, I'm guilty, but this is this. So if they are able to maneuver their ways, they will just protect the person of something. They are quite aware that this person is guilty. So my dad was afraid that I have to sin against God in that aspect. So yeah, so dad was really afraid. His concern is more of God doing what is right than getting what I want. So that was upmost in his heart, and I understand his reason with him. And as a child, as I was taught in the children's Sunday school, I don't want to do anything that will make God angry with me. It's okay, Dad. So that was like, I noticed that when you come across a language, like we had an Igbo neighbor, then I'm able to say what they are saying once listen to them, even if I don't know the meaning, but I'll just say the correct accent for that language. So I think you should go for linguistic. You should be a linguist. Even my friend, the person is now late to the position. The daughter is a linguist. She made translations for one person in America, and she's living in America. And I know the girl. I know her. Even the second, third child is also a lawyer. I was like, Dad, yeah, I speak languages, but then I really don't have feelings for being a linguist. That's not my calling. I thought initially I was called to be a lawyer because the way I do things, I dig into matters, and I never knew that it was actually not about law per se, like a law discipline, digging into things to know the truth, either in a direct way or indirect way, but I get the truth. What I was doing was the work of a diplomat. I dig to know things, what made that happened, and why I want to do something. Why do I have to agree with you? So at the long run, I said this is diplomacy, but I said there's something, though I didn't know it's actually diplomacy. There's something, there is a course that covers all this. And as a diplomat or ambassador, it is necessary that at least you know some languages to speak, international languages, apart from the local language that you speak and the other language, which is the lingua franca. You should be able to speak other languages, and I never knew that, but my instincts keep telling me that there is a course that has to do with this, and I can speak languages even when I don't get the meaning. People like, have you been in Igbo land before? I said no. Just small girl. Oh, I hear people speak, and I get it right. So I was and still outstandingly talented, gifted by God, a star. So I really didn't know what that is. So I said, okay, if I really can't get this, is it mass communication? If I want to cast, I remember when I was secondary school, if I want to, we do cast news every Wednesdays. And the day that I had to do my newscasting in school, everybody like, I want to be there in the assembly hall. I want to be there, me and one other guy. I don't know where he is right now. Because by God's grace, it's always the best. So I was like, okay, should I go into mass communication? I was far away. I was quite aware of mass communication because my elder sister was already in higher institution, so she knows most things, but she wasn't aware of international relations and diplomacy. We studied secretarial studies, so I said, okay, maybe it's mass communication, but then my inner mind disagreed. So no, this is not what you're meant for, and I keep digging. Even the time I travel out for my studies, as I was going, I really don't know what I'm going there to study. I was just, okay, maybe linguistic, just like Daddy said. By this time, Daddy's late. Or mass communication, I was having a divided mind. It's when I got there, and the man was like, the secretary there was like, why are you here? What do you want to study? I told her mass communication. So she asked me some certain questions which I was able to answer and even beyond. And for my first time in that country, I was able to use the language of that country to greet them. It was like, wow. So yes, I was taught in my nursery school, in my secondary school, so that's how I got it. But then, that wasn't the case. So the lady was quick, say, I'm seeing so many talents in you. What if you try international relations and diplomacy? So I asked him, what is it about? Once she mentioned the course, I was so happy. I mean, I feel the peace. I asked her, what is it about? She explained to me. I said, oh yeah, this is what God wanted to do. This is what I really want to do. This is who I really want to be. And I developed so much love from the first year. Even when I resumed late, I did everything possible to make sure I come up top. And in my next video, I will tell you how I came out as the best graduating student, how I came top in my department and in the school. So guys, but it's all about the controversy. So even when Daddy was no more anymore, I called Mom. This is the course I want to study. In fact, it contains everything I've been doing back home. My mom said, wow, you said it that there is a course, but you really can't tell. I said, yes. I had that feeling. My instinct was telling me something, but I really couldn't tell which course was that. and I got to study international relations, and I'm happy that I studied in my next life at master's diplomatic studies and at PhD by the special grace of God to still be on the same discipline, and until I get where I have to, where I want to, where I'm aspiring to be. So that's it. Thank you for today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe. I love you all and pray for my quick recovery. Bye.